I'm going to go ahead and jump into this next one. How mange is threatening the survival of Australia's wombats. Now, I'm an animal guy. I like learning about wildlife. It might be boring for y'all. I don't care. Okay, we're gonna learn. We're gonna fucking learn something today. We're gonna be cultured. Okay, all right, chat. For once in our lives, we're gonna be cultured. We're gonna learn about these poor wombats out in Australia.
In a forest in southeastern Australia, Melina...
Dude, mange messes animals up. It's really, really sad. It really is. Around here, we have a lot of like raccoons that have mange.
Button is trailing a wombat named Hope. The tiny marsupial is covered with mange, a parasitic skin disease. Armed with medication, the conservationist tracks Hope down under a rock, where she is able to spray the treatment.
I honestly didn't know you could treat it, to be 100%. I feel like it's something you always see, like raccoons, like they're nocturnal, right? And they're like stumbling around in the middle of the afternoon and half their fur is missing. It's around here, and it's incredibly sad. It really is.
Mange is caused by parasitic mites. It's a major cause of wombat mortality and, Button says, is threatening the survival of the species as climate change poses other dangers.
Freaking climate change, man.
In 2020,
ruining it all for us.
Button founded the Blue Mountains Wombat Conservation Group. Alongside several dozen volunteers, the group is on a mission to protect the emblematic animal. When a sick wombat is found, the group ensures nearby burrows are treated.
We basically put this in the entry to their burrow. We make sure they can't get out either side.
Okay.
We put a sticker on here to warn the public that this is wombat medication and not to touch. We just put the meds in.
Did they just quarantine a wombat? Is that what did they just quarantine a wombat into his hole? And they're like, you're not allowed to come back out? What the hell's going on over there in Australia? They said, you're not allowed to come out of your hole.
Into there, and what happens is the wombat either comes out or in. It'll start on the back of their neck and go all the way down their back.
Oh.
And we do this once a week where we top up the medication. So once a week they get their 20 mils of medication so that they start to feel better.
Smart.
The work can be daunting. Tracking and treating as many as 200 wombats per week is labor-intensive. The same wombats often need to be sprayed every year, like Hope, who is now in her 3rd year.
Like, straight up bless these people that take, like, that they're out there just, like, trying their best to slow down, like, the stuff that we've caused through expediation of climate change and all that good stuff, and it's sad to see.
Of treatment.
It's a biosecurity issue. Oh, look, at the end of the day, mange
He's scratching. Oh my God, it's
most
adorable.
within Australia, and it also affects the agricultural industry.
Wow, they're scratching their...
It affects cows, it affects horses, it
does.
affects the farm dog, your family dog.
But Button says the responsibility is falling on community groups like hers, who are overworked and are running on a volunteer basis.
Yeah, we either keep doing what we're doing and essentially drive ourselves into the ground because we're all doing this for free, or we stop and then it's like, well, they die. Neither is the best answer.
No, it's sad,
Climate
but sad, incredibly sad.
Change is also a significant concern. With the increasing number of floods, droughts, and bushfires in Australia, the animals' resilience is eroding. It's also making it harder for them to fight off diseases like mange.
Originally, I thought we were making a difference. Now I feel like we're just on a merry-go-round. But you can't stop. I mean, you can't just let something die a very slow and painful death and do nothing.
Yeah, it's hard because at first you've probably initially feel like you're actually doing some good, but it quickly becomes overwhelming, and it's hard when nobody else really cares as well around you, and just adds to your exhaustion of you're prolonging this from happening. It feels more so like rather than you're actually fixing a problem, which is, that sucks, just plain up. But like, hey, shout out to like them. Like, that's insane that they're out there doing this and just volunteering. A group of volunteers in Southeast Asia, Australia. Okay. Yeah, make sure you give that a like. I wish I knew their actual group because I would give them a like as well. But Reuters didn't really, they might not have it be on social media too. But definitely a solid video teaching us a little bit about what's going on with the old wombats over there.